Hey, keeping an eye on education this morning. Many kids are headed back to the classrooms soon in the Portland metro area, but some private schools have already resumed in-person learning for a while now.
Yeah, that includes Westside Christian High School in Tigard. The school has already seen big benefits to getting students back in class. John Hynes is the head of the school. He joins us live right now to talk about that. Hey, good morning there.
Morning, Jenny and Emily. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thanks for being here. So tell us about this. Student engagement, productivity, apparently way up from what you're seeing.
Yeah, so we've really actually never shut down. I've been in the Portland area now for about 7 months, just took this school over. And we have been able to stay open pretty much since the beginning of September through various cohorting means and so forth. But yeah, the excitement is amazing on campus, just having students there every day in classes. And the reason we're able to do it is because we have a staff who just works overtime to make sure this place is incredibly secure and safe and clean and just ready for students to be there.
What are some of the ways that you've been maintaining a safe environment here with kids back in school? I'm sure there's a lot of parents right now with children learning at home. This has been a real struggle of a school year. So what have you been able to do to be in person this whole time?
Well, both the CDC and the National Institute of Health have said repeatedly that schools are the safest place for kids. And if you think about it, when they come to campus in the morning, they're in a very secure and safe environment for up to 6 hours a day. Goodness knows where they'd be if they weren't there. And so we have small classroom sizes. We have very few transitions throughout the day for the students. And of course, they have to wear masks, and there's constant cleaning and sanitizing of the facility throughout the day.
Yeah, I personally know a lot of families who became very frustrated with the public school system not reopening and the decisions that have been made. And I know a lot of them have transferred to private schools like yours. It sounds like your enrollment is up during this time.
Yeah, I think pretty much all private school enrollment is up at this time. Everybody I speak to in the community, and I'm new here, they are all experiencing the same influx of new students. And it's a similar story. The students need to be together on campus. We took a step this year. We hired 2 part-time chaplains who are professional individuals who literally are on campus twice a week in a room where students can just go and speak to if they just need to vent or they just are working through some issues. The mental health of students, the emotional health of students is utmost in our minds, and we've really stepped up and helped provide that. And I think a lot of private schools are in the same way.
So what are some pieces of advice that you would give to parents if someone is considering private school as an option for their students? What should they be asking or thinking about as they kind of work through that decision?
I think the biggest issue that parents have when it comes to private education is costs. And I can't speak for my colleagues in the private sector here in Portland, but I know that Westside Christian works very, very hard to meet parents where they're at. If they want their child at Westside and they're a good fit, we're going to try to make that happen for them. And I think that's probably the most important message that parents need to have if that's what's right for their family.
Okay. Yeah, well, that's good to know. Thank you so much for joining us, John Hynes, head of Westside Christian High School out there in Tigard, right across from that big Costco out there, right?
That's right. Yeah.
I know it well. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, John. And parents who might be interested in learning more about their programs and curriculum, we'll have a link to that school's website on KOIN.com.